Hello, this is a very quick video on what to do if your EEW Nano pulley is slipping. Pulley is this part here, and it's attached to the motor shaft. If it isn't on properly, the motor will carry on spinning and the pulley will stay in place, meaning the motor has to work very, very hard and it's not doing anything. The fly either won't turn or will slow. Some people find their pulley is loose immediately, others find it only loosens after they've been using it for a while and the whole thing is warm. So if you're having trouble with loss of power after about 15 minutes, or if your motor gets very, very hot, you'll want to make sure your pulley's on securely. So to add something to secure your pulley, you take it off. Now, Marisa suggested you can super glue it, which just involves putting a bit of super glue in that hole there or on the shaft here and pushing the pulley back on. Some people are reticent to do this, as it means if they ever need to replace their motor, they're concerned the pulley will be hard to get off. It's not too much of a problem. Super glue is fairly brittle, so if you give it a bit of a wobble you should be able to break the seal. But for those of you who want something less permanent, here's another couple of options. First one people have been using is just this. It's plain sewing thread. This is a normal thickness. You probably want to use something a bit thicker than this, but it's what I happen to have around. So what you would do with this would be, I've just got a piece here that I've folded in half to make it double thickness. I would pass it through the middle of the pulley, and there we go. That there is just enough to make the hole that bit smaller. So then I would pop that back on that shaft and push it into place. I'm not going to do that now because that'll make it hard to get off. But once you've done that, make sure you trim the threads here, and especially those ones at the back, because you don't want loose bits of thread working your way into the motor. My preferred option is this, which is PTFE tape, sometimes called Teflon tape, plumber's tape. It's just a very, very thin layer of PTFE. It's used for stopping leaks, tightening threads on plumbing fixtures and stuff. So what's good about this stuff is it's very flexible and stretchy, so I can get it and it'll stretch out into quite a thin sheet. But anyway, I'll get rid of that bit. What I want to do with this, not sure how well I'll be able to do this with the camera in front of me, but I'll give it a go. I will stretch this piece out, and I'm going to put this on the shaft here. So I'll wrap it round and make sure it's over the end. There we go, that's around a couple of times. This excess piece, I'll be able to pull off. I'll cut that bit there. I've got a lump of tape on my shaft and it's over the end, so as I put my pulley on, it's not going to be able to just slide down and clump up. The long part of the pulley goes towards the body. There we go, that's pushed in and it's firmly enough in place that that's not going to have any spinning even when it heats up, and yet it's going to stop it from slipping. And that's all there is to it. I hope this was helpful.